From showing Messi that their football rivalry cannot get in the way of his humility to appreciating a young girl for asking for his shirt, these are the most famous moments in which Cristiano Ronaldo showed great humility and respect. The Ronaldo and Messi football rivalry has been regarded as one of history's most incredible, if not the greatest, football rivalries. The two players competed for everything: the Ballon d'Or, the Top Scorer Award, the FIFA Best Player Award, the Top Playmaker Award, the UEFA Player of the Year Award, team trophies, and any other award you can ever think of. It was as though the universe threw two players destined to be great footballers to the world simultaneously. But for Cristiano Ronaldo, this rivalry does not define his attitude towards Messi. It shaped how he perceived Messi and influenced his respect for him. You see, Ronaldo's son idolizes Messi instead of his father, who many kids see as the greatest footballer. He sees Messi as the kind of footballer he wants to be like. Ronaldo does not hold this against the boy. Instead, he encouraged him and even arranged for him to meet with Messi. This act shows his humility and respect for Lionel Messi as a person and footballer. But it wasn't only just about the footballing career. Ronaldo also wanted friendship from his rival. Over the years in football, we have seen football rivals take their rivalry into the dressing room and even refuse to shake each other before and after a match. But for Ronaldo, friendship was more important. This even pushed him to this conversation with Messi at a Ballon d'Or award ceremony, where he told Messi he wouldn't mind hosting him for dinner, just a timeout between their families. I mean, what a humble and cool guy. The dude probably would lend his house to Messi if he demanded it. Speaking of demanding something from Ronaldo, nothing shows Ronaldo's humble spirit and care for people more than what happened with this kid. You see, when Portugal's team bus was passing through an area in Portugal, this kid was holding a play card pleading to Ronaldo to hug him. And when Ronaldo saw this kid, he quickly asked for the team's bus to be stopped and fulfill the boy's wishes. He invited the boy onto the bus, hugged him, and took a photo with the boy on his lap. That wasn't the first time Ronaldo did something heart-melting to a young boy. This boy you see lost his parents in an attack and was hospitalized for sustaining injuries. However, something that would make his dreams come true would soon follow. He was photographed wearing a Real Madrid shirt, and this caught the eyes of everyone, including the Real Madrid president, Florentino Perez. Perez brought him to the Real Madrid home stadium, Santiago Bernabeu, where his dreams came true. Ronaldo met with the kid, hugged him tightly, and presented him with a signed shirt he wore for him. He then took photos with the kid. But that was not the only time Ronaldo has shown that he is excellent with kids. I mean, the guy even allows his kids to be free and choose for himself. That shows how much of a cool dude he was, and for these kids, Ronaldo certainly was that cool superhero they've been watching. Undoubtedly, kids who watch football see footballers as heroes not wearing capes. This is because they put a smile on their faces. But Ronaldo does more than make them smile with his football qualities. Usually, footballers pay little attention to kids who follow them onto the pitch from the tunnel. This is because they want to show their poker faces or appear focused before the match starts. Maybe they are trying to get the tactics into their head. But for Ronaldo, it wasn't about being all focused. He pays attention to kids too. Sometimes he massages their shoulders or is seen being playful with them. There was a time when he was caught on camera signing the boots and shirts of these kids before a match. This shows how much care Ronaldo puts into relating with these kids and how humble he is. For these kids, it meant the whole world to them. Maybe Ronaldo only showed attention to these kids because it was just in his typical character, but he certainly saw something in him for this next kid. You see, Ronaldo is a product of hard work and determination to get something done, and when he sees these qualities in another person, he shows respect and care for such a person. That is the case of this kid in Japan who asked Ronaldo questions during a Q&A session in Portuguese. You see, Ronaldo had gone to Japan for an advertising shoot, and some people were selected to ask Ronaldo any questions they wanted. So, while others asked questions in their native Japanese language and had a translator translate what they asked, this kid stayed up all night to translate his questions into Portuguese on a piece of paper to ask Ronaldo his questions in Portuguese. However, because the language is different, it is normal for some words to sound odd in translations. As a result, the boy sometimes says words Ronaldo doesn't understand, and when this happens, the crowd laughs. This laugh was affecting this boy's morale, so Ronaldo stepped in to caution the crowd and informed them of the possible work he had put in. This action increased the boy's confidence, and he asked his questions more confidently. Before he finished, the boy told Ronaldo he wanted to be like him and asked for advice. Ronaldo then told him that he needed to be determined and work hard. If he can do this, everything will start to click individually. Ronaldo wasn't lying to this kid. Determination ultimately paid off for Ronaldo and his Portuguese teammates. He had the same advice for João Moutinho. In Euro 2020, Portugal played Poland in the knockout round, and the match went into a penalty shootout. Before the shootout, as the players were gathered around the touchline, João Moutinho was away from his teammates feeling down. He was probably haunted by the ghost of the last tournament where he had missed a penalty for Portugal in a shootout. Ronaldo was then caught on camera doing this. This action ultimately paid off. Moutinho was added to the penalty taker list and duly converted his spot kick. But Ronaldo wasn't all nice to only his teammates, he also showed this same kind of attitude to opposition players. You see, time and time again, this guy has proved that you can be the greatest in the world, have luxury cars, own mansions, earn millions every week, and still be a regular, humble guy. He proved that you can either be that proud guy on the pitch or be that humble guy who helps Cavani get off the pitch when he is injured, or who helps the opposition goalkeeper stretch his legs when he comes down with a cramp or calls for medical attention for a player who goes down injured even when your team is down in the match. Ronaldo has proven time and time again that all of these are possible. But you know what's even more humbling? That isn't all. This guy keeps proving of how much of a humble guy he is. You see, during the preseason friendly match between Chelsea and Real Madrid in the US, the match Ronaldo first unveiled the Seu celebration to the entire world, this fan came onto the pitch in the middle of the game, hugged Ronaldo tightly and whispered something in his ears. Instead of motioning to the stewards or stepping back from the fan, Ronaldo stayed in the position and listened to all the boy had to say, all the while hugging the boy. The dude even looked like he was going to cry. Even Mourinho was astonished at how humble Ronaldo was. He stayed rooted and looked intently at Ronaldo. In his mind, he must be saying, wow, what a guy. I mean, just look at this time when he made this little girl cry. Portugal had just played a 0-0 draw with Ireland, and this little girl's world was about to take a huge turn. The little girl ran to Ronaldo to hug him. Ronaldo also hugged the girl, removed his shirt, and gave it to the girl. Want to know the best part? This girl appeared in the Late Late Show and said that when she asked Ronaldo for his shirt, he said yes, he'd appreciate that. Wow, Ronaldo appreciated a fan for asking him for his shirt. How many players say that? What a guy he is. But that's not the only reason why we love Cristiano Ronaldo. This guy's already subscribed to Score Zone and is a real fan. If you want to be as cool as him, hit that subscribe button and welcome to the team. Cheers!